Over 6 days, Dan jogged 7.5 miles, 6 miles, 3 miles, 3 miles, 5.5 miles, and 5 miles. What is the mean distance that Dan jogged each day? First, a lot of you did not remember what mean is. Mean is the average. And some students like to think that that is the meanest one out of all of them because it takes more work. You have to add all the numbers and then you have to divide. So I think that's really mean that they have to do that. So this is mean. I first needed to add all the numbers together. One thing that students do when they're adding decimal numbers and whole numbers is that they forget to put the number in the whole number place, the ones. They forget to line it up with the other ones place. This 6 should be underneath the 7. So really it should be 6.0. The 3 should be 3.0, as well as this 3 and this 5. Okay, now you need to add all these together. 5 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5 plus 0 is 10. Carry your 1, and that's 1 plus 7 is 8, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 30. And then my decimal just lines up. So that's 30. I don't really have to have the decimal 0 if I don't want to. We might need it. Now, after you add, is 30 miles close to anything that he jogged any of those days? No. That can't be a number to represent how much he ran. I need an average. I need the mean. So now I'm going to divide by however many numbers I added together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 30 divided by 6 is 5, and that answer was B. Okay. For number 2, what is the interquartile range? The interquartile is in the box, okay, from here to here. So you have to find the difference in those two numbers. 35 minus 20 is 15. Number 3, what is the median of the data represented by the dot plot? You have to work your way to the middle. There's 2 20s, 4 21s, 4 22s, 2 23s, there's not any 24s, and there's a 25. And when I did this, I just counted 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that dot is in the middle. It's going to be the one in the middle, so it's 22. Okay, number 4. What is the range of the data represented by the stem and leaf plot shown below? My smallest number is 37. My biggest number, some of you thought was 62. It's 65. 65 minus 37 is 28. Okay? What's the mode of the data? Okay, for this one, you have to think about what the data is. The data is the days of the week. So which day of the week is it listed the most? It's Tuesday. Number 6, the graph displays data collected from 200 students. How many more students have music class on Tuesday than on Friday? Okay, so we have to know how many students this is and how many students this is. It's not 35 students. It's not 10 students for Friday. That's 10%. What I can do now is take the percent for Tuesday and subtract the 10% from Friday, and that gives me 25%. And then I set up the magic table, And we're talking about part to whole. And that's 25 out of 100. How many out of 200 would that be? And I can just look at it this way. 100 times 2 is 200. So 25 times 2 is 50. So 50 out of 200. Okay, for the last one, what's the solution? This is saying 5 times a number is equal to 195.5. So 5 times a number is 195.5. How do you find a missing number in a multiplication problem? You divide it. Okay. Some of you were moving your decimal over. You only do that if you had to move it in this 5 over here in the divisor. Okay? I didn't have to do that, so the decimal just goes straight above. And how many times does 5 go into 1? It doesn't. 5 into 19? 3 times. Okay, bring down the 5. 5 into 45 is 9. When I subtract that, I have 0 leftovers, and some of you stopped here, but you still have another number to bring down, so you have to bring it down. 5 into 5 is 1. 5 minus 5 is 0. And my final answer is 39 1/10.